Hello, folks. We're down here in the woodshop today, and I'm here with Phil Netto, and he's the woodshop supervisor. And Phil has been seeing to some neat improvements here in the woodshop, some things you guys have been working on for a while. Tell me about them, Phil.
Well, for one thing, the way the ductwork here was installed was not terribly efficient.
Now, we're talking about the vacuum system that collects all the sawdust
We're
from
talking
all the
a vacuum
machines.
system that collects it from all the tools that are on this side of the room. So with a little bit of YouTube knowledge and internet information, we designed a whole new system for it, purchased the materials, and installed it. Also, along with this, other than the fact we have 5 times the suction power on the far end as we used to have, and we've installed these gates on every unit. We have the automatic gate system, so when you turn the tool on, the vacuum system automatically comes on and the gate opens up.
So nobody has to remember to turn it on or turn it off.
Nobody has to remember to turn a switch anywhere now.
All right, so that makes it easy, effective, efficient. How many of these gates are installed?
We have 8 gates.
8 gates. So 8 different machines have an automated vacuum system.
We have 8 current sensors around the room. So as soon as a piece of machinery draws current, it automatically switches the fan on and opens up this gate right here. You may not be able to see it, but there'll be a green light that comes on. It'll go off when the gate's totally open. Now, turn the machine on. There's the green light. The fan is on. Now the gate is totally open right now. And when we shut the machine off, the red light comes on and it'll stay on until that gate is closed. And then that's it.
So you maintain suction in the system by keeping all these gates closed except
Yes.
when they're in use.
Yes, definitely. We have the most, it creates a better efficiency if one gate's on. And because nobody has to remember now to close the gate, they're all efficient.
Fantastic. It's great. It's a great system. So that's going to help a lot in keeping the place neat and tidy, isn't it?
It should be quite a bit cleaner, quite a bit cleaner.
Excellent, excellent. You guys figured out how to design this system yourself, huh?
We had one of our residents was an engineer in hydraulics.
Okay, all
So
right.
the flow in a hydraulic versus air is similar.
All right.
And you go online and you can find out any information in the world, and I looked it up and found out whatever tolerances I needed, called the manufacturer of the vacuum system. They told me what size pipe to put in, and we installed it.
Terrific. And you guys did it all yourselves, huh?
Pretty much, yes.
That's great. Well, fantastic. It's a do-it-yourself place.
Pretty much, yes.
That's what you're all about. All right. Now, I understand also you've got a new tool added to the collection here.
Yes. Ken Marshall's family donated some money to the wood shop, and we looked around and found out, we asked ourselves, what do we really need? And we came up with a new metal lathe.
A metal lathe. Now, you've got a number of wood lathes already. How many wood lathes do we have?
We have 2 big Powermatics, and we have 2 small MIDI lathes. The
So-
Powermatics they can swing something like, on the outboard side, 34 inches by 17.
Wow. So like these big bowls that Floyd has been turning.
There is nothing for those lathes to do with that. He can actually turn larger than that,
Is that right?
substantially
Well, that's
larger.
pretty impressive. So, okay, but the metal lathe. Now, this is for making things out of metal. What kind of things do you foresee being made on that?
Actually, we have parts that we want to have made for the wood shop.
Oh, like to keep the machines running.
Keep the machines running, yes.
It's
And
like a
then-
physician heal thyself kind of a situation.
Well, we actually have used metal lathes before for precision work even on wood and making parts for people. We have several machinists, retired machinists and tool and die makers. And I'm sure you've known what Roger has put
Right,
together,
yeah.
and small steam engines and everything else in the world. And it's just,
So he's probably going to go nuts on that thing.
oh yeah. But it's some faction at Shell Point can advertise that we have a metal lathe.
That's pretty incredible. Well, the place is incredible. It just keeps getting more incredible every year. It just seems like there's always something new, and there's always an interesting new project. Whether or not you're involved in metalworking or woodworking, it's fun just to see what folks are creating here. It's really quite amazing and quite artistic, as we are finding out. We were a big hit at the Big
Yes.
Art Show. The Ageless Creativity Show featured several of our woodworkers, so it's not just functional, it's truly artistic, isn't it?
Once it becomes art, you double the price.
There you go. Well, Shell Point, the Shell Point Woodshop is a treasure here, down in the tunnel here on the island, and you know, it's a great resource and an amazing thing. I don't think there is another woodshop, not just in retirement communities, but just any woodshop anywhere. This probably holds its own with just about anything you're ever going to find, isn't it?
We probably hold our own except for size.
Okay.
There are 2 in the country that actually beat us in size.
All right, but as far as
I consider
collection
our-
of tools,
I consider ours the best.
fantastic. Well, there you go. You know, it might be something you want to check out. There's some folks making amazing things who never did any of this before they came to Shell Point, aren't there?
Having any knowledge about woodworking is not a prerequisite. You can come in here with absolutely none.
And there's
We'll
some
teach you.
beautiful things that have resulted from folks that have just wandered in here and decided to give it a shot.
Right.
All right, well, you might want to give it a shot yourself, so come on out and check out the Shell Point Woodshop.